Welcome back everyone, it's Charlotte from At Charlotte's House, and today I'm going to teach you how I made these adorable Easter egg place card holders. They were really inexpensive, really easy. Stay tuned. All you need are copper wire, plaster of Paris, cooking spray, some plastic Easter eggs, brad nails, and tweezers. It's that simple. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to hold your brad nail with your needle nose pliers. You're going to heat up the very end just long enough that it'll melt through that plastic Easter egg. Now I have my plastic eggs with the brad nail popping through, and I'm going to spray the inside of these eggs with the cooking spray. Now I'm going to mix the plaster. I love plaster of Paris. It's super easy to work with. It doesn't make a big mess. Basically, you're going to have 2 parts plaster of Paris to 1 part water. And I just use an old disposable plastic cup. I don't even measure. I'm going to fill this up about 3/4 of the way. I'm just going to eyeball it. So I started with, that was 2 ounces. You want it to be the consistency of, I would say, a heavy milkshake. So I have my egg mold here, and make sure that my nail is sticking up through the middle. And I'm just going to spoon it in. I don't want it to be overflowing, but I do want to fill out both sides till they're pretty full. I'm just going to quickly pop it together, and then I'm going to tap. I want to get all the air bubbles to the top, and then I pull out the nail just a little bit because I'm going to remove that when I'm finished, and so that just makes it easier to grip. It's been about an hour and I am ready to open up my eggs. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that brad nail, and it should slide right out. Opening up the egg can be a little bit tricky. I've used anything from a flathead screwdriver to pliers, and you just have to kind of patiently work your way around. So that's the top part of my egg, and then I'm going to repeat the same process with this part. Ta-da! So I'm just going to use some sandpaper, and I'm just going to rub my plaster along it. I'm also going to take my egg, and you can see that there's some air bubbles at the bottom, but I want that to be a little bit flatter because that's where it's going to sit. I'm going to take my egg and I'm going to go back and forth across the sandpaper. I've sanded down my egg. It's nice and smooth. Now I'm going to add my wire. So I'm going to measure about 6 inches of wire. I'm using copper wire because I love copper. And then I'm just going to find a pen or a pencil, and I'm going to wrap the end once, twice around, and you see how what I'm left with is the perfect little loop for my place card. This is one of my favorite ways to die Easter eggs. All you're going to need is one of your plaster eggs. You're going to wrap it around the middle with string or twine. I have a cup of just plain old cold water and some old nail polish. So I'm going to drizzle the nail polish on top. And then I'm going to go back with a toothpick or a little bit of wire and give it a swirl. But I'm going to dip my egg into the water.
Tell me, these are not the cutest. I love how easy they were to make. I love how inexpensive they were to make. And I love the marbled pattern. Win, win, win. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.